Guys, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about locators in Selenium. Okay, what is locator is basically locator is basically interacting with your Selenium to web application, and that locators based upon the locator we can able to interact your application, and we can do that whatever you want to do the operation based upon that particular specific element. Okay, how to know that is a locator? Okay, and how we can able to do, see, there is a big application. Imagine there are multiple application you have in a page. Each page have interacting purpose. They are using for HTML elements, right? Like we can go ahead and see now. If I'm going to inspect this particular element, we can able to see this is a text area. Okay, this is basically one kind of locator, one kind of elements. Now this is a one kind of elements. Okay, this is my tag is the one. Okay, and this class, and this is the class as an attribute, and this is a attribute value. Then based upon that, this particular one only we can able to interact with the application. Okay, with a specific way. How we can able to do is we can use some locators. Locator is nothing but attribute. Okay, by using for attribute value we can able to communicate with that particular web application. Okay, for communicating purpose, what are the locators we have in the Selenium? See, Selenium 3, it is provided for ID, name, XPath, CSS selector, and class name, and then we have for tag name, and then we have for link text and partial link text. These are the 8 locators we have in a 3. And 4 onward, they are introduced for new locators called uh, above, below, and to left out, to right out, and near. Okay, these are the 5 locators they introduce in a Selenium 4 onwards. They call it as a friendly locators. Okay, friendly, we can able to navigate and we can reuse it. Okay, we can discuss this into our later video session. Okay, these are the locators, and our first demo I showed about by using for ID, right? Now this onwards we are going to use for name and all. Okay, how we can able to see. Okay, now we can go ahead our coding place. Okay, I'm copying this particular one. Okay, saving this one, and I'm going to use copy paste, and here I'm going to use for locators demo 1. Okay, locators demo 1. Now here we are already used for ID. Okay, now in this place I'm going to use for name. Okay, for the name, which is the attribute value we have, name attribute. This is the name attribute, this is the value of name. Okay, then I'm going to use for this particular specific one and copy paste it, and same thing, everything same. Okay, I'm going to open my text explorer. Okay, and here is my test case. I'm going to run this specific one. Okay, now I'm running my test case. It will take some time. Now you can see my test case got opened and run. Okay, right now we are not closed, that's why it is still, it will under open. Okay, okay, now I'm closing this particular one. Okay, now second locator called, we can comment this one like locator name. name locator. Okay. Now we can able to see for our next locator called class name. Okay, XPath and CSS selector I'll show you in depth in our next video session. One, I'll take one XPath related and CSS selector purpose one. Okay, need to understand the complete information, and also tag name I will explain you while I'm explaining for above related, right? This moment I'll explain for tag. Okay, now I'll go ahead and take for class name. Okay, class name is basically, if you see here, there is a class name called this one. Okay, now I'm going back to here. Now I'll copy this and I'll comment it this one, paste it. Okay, now here is basically a class name. Now I'm going to use for class name. Okay, for this class name I'm going to copy this one and I'll paste it here. Okay, I'm saving again and going back to my explorer. It is not fitting. Now again I'm going to run for the same one. Now you can see my already my test case got passed. Okay, now I'm minimizing this one and you can see it's already pasted and it is done. Okay, closing this one. Okay, now you can see, right, class name got passed. Okay, now which one we have again? After class name we have for link test and partial link test, right? Now how we can able to achieve this particular link test and partial link test? Basically a link test and partial link test, how we can able to write? Now by clicking this Gmail and image you can able to use it, but if you use, right, it will sometime it will fail. Okay, now Mercurius. Okay, this is a Mercurius. I'm going to show you for this particular link test and partial link test one. Okay, and copied this URL. I'm coming back to here. I'm comment this one, and I'll use for driver dot navigate dot go to URL, specifying this URL. Okay, and this is a Mercurius one. Okay, I'll take this copy again. How do you know about that link test? This is a link test and this is not a link test, right? Nobody don't know properly, right? How you can able to know is just you can see this is a hyperlink. How you can able to make it, right? You can inspect this element. Whenever you inspect, there is a tag. Whenever you see that a tag, that is called hyperlink. Hyperlink is nothing but if it will open in the same place or it will navigate into another place. Means another web page information it will be presented. That's why we can able to call it as a hyperlinks. Okay. If we copy this particular element, I'll show you. I'll show you here. See, there is a href. Href is having for register.php. This is the register.php website. Like another page information it will store. Whenever you click, it will navigate into that particular page. That's why we can able to call it as a hyperlinks. Okay. In this hyperlinks, you can able to easily communicate with this particular elements by using for anchor tag, and this is called a register. Okay, register is a anchor tag link text. Whenever you call it a, maybe you'll get for one more question, the link test and partial link test, what is the different it is? Okay, link test means you need to pass complete name of A tag, anchor tag. Okay. Partial link is not required completely. Partially something you can able to pass and we can able to hit it. Okay. We can pass for half of that. Then only it will get this element. In case if there is a multiple elements are presented, then it will get the confusion. Otherwise, it will click that one. Okay. We'll see that both the cases now. Now in the registration, I want to click here. Okay. Now link text I'm going to use, right? And link text is basically it will take it directly. Now I'm going to put here link text. Link text will expect for full name. Okay. Now clearance, this is not required. This is also not required, and this is also not required. I just want to click that particular element. Right. Now I'm going to here element dot click action. Okay. In this click action we are going to specifying that. Okay. Now again my explorer I am opening, choosing for my element. Now again I'm running. My security is got hit. See, registration page it is got navigated, right? The similar format it will open. Okay. Now again how we can able to do it for, how we can able to do for partial link. Same scripting only, but only the different it is we can able to pass for half of the amount registration. Okay. Now here I'm going to removing for up to 4 letters only I'm passing. Okay. Now I'm going to pass it as a partial link. Partial link text. Okay. Now this partial link text, how it works. Now clicking here. See, still registration it is got clicked. Because partial link it will identify immediately and it will navigate into the specific location of the element. Okay. That's why partial link it will help you to do that. Maybe you'll get the question mark. If I pass for link text, if I run the same 4 letters, can it will hit? No, it will fail it. Okay, it will not pass. Okay, that moment what you can do, you can use for partial link. Try your end also for this particular action. Then only can able to understand how it will be work out. Okay, and how we can able to create X path and how many ways we can able to create X path. This all information I will provide you in the next video session. Please don't miss this particular one and this one and CSS selector, because these two most of the time we are going to use for in real time. Most of the time we'll use CSS selector or XPath. Okay, most of the time we'll use it. Okay, don't miss that and we'll meet in next video session. Thank you.